Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. We got a very special guest. You got a very special guest joining us tonight. Tied for the league in sacks with 9. A third-round pick out of the University of Tennessee, a volunteer. He grew up the youngest of 13 siblings. Wow. Byron Young, Rams, Los Angeles Rams. Bro, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Appreciate y'all having me.
Nah, bro, appreciate you coming on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You on one side, Jerry Burst on the other. You got the big guy pushing, collapsing the pocket. How fun is it rushing the passer in that situation? Because it's first come, first serve. You know you got to get off because Burst on the other side.
Oh yeah. It's always a race to the quarterback. I say him like this. Saying meet me there, beat me there. Having Braden Fist, Kobe Turner in the middle with Jared Verse on the other end. You have no choice but to get off. So they just motivate me and push me to go harder.
Mm-hmm. I was reading the story. Back in 2018, you was working the shift at Burger King and Dollar General. You saw a flyer on the store bulletin board that's like Georgia Military College holding open trials for football.
Yeah.
Hold on. You're like, hold on. Man, let me take this apron, this fry cap off and get back. So, did you play football in high school?
Yes, sir. I played in high school. I just really went recruited for real.
Really?
Nah, yeah.
So you go try out. So what did they have you do? You had to run drills, you had to run a 40. So what did this trial encompass?
Basically it was a 40, kind of like what you said. You had to do the bench press at 225. You had to do like change directions and like they basically were doing like measurements. To see where you were at. And that was kind of like it for the most part. It was like 100 guys there.
Were you the only one that made it?
I was the only one that made it off the spot. So like it was other guys that got called back because you kind of it's like 2 tryouts. You kind of like have the second tryout in the spring when you kind of have spring ball. But I was like the only one to make the team from that though.
Wow.
Hey, most of the time when you're growing up too, obviously in the NFL, you play defense end. When you were younger, what position did you play? I know you weren't playing DN back then.
No, I played running back.
What? You were toting that ball? You were toting the pill, what?
Oh yeah. I played running back all through high school. That's why I'm like always been fans.
Right. So at what point did your body grow into actually now I can be on the defensive side of the ball and you got a little bigger?
Well, actually, my senior year, like I always like big in high school, but my senior year, I played both sides.
Right.
And I played stand-up linebacker my senior year high school. So it's kind of like transition after that.
Are you from Georgia?
No, I'm from Georgetown, but I moved to Georgia after I graduated high school in 2020.
Georgetown, South Carolina?
Georgetown, South Carolina, yes, sir.
Hey, matter of fact, you know what? I got a small look. You ain't know this, right? See? Hey, BY, you ain't know I know this. You and Melissa Jefferson come from the same small town, too.
Oh, yeah. We went to the same high school. We was on the same track team.
Wait, you ran track too?
Yeah, I ran track my senior year.
Wait, what race?
I was on the 4x1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get called. So how did you end up at Tennessee?
Honestly, that was the first Power 5 school to offer me. So
really?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel like it was a sign from God. So I just went with them.
That's dope.
Man, and you got playing in the SEC. So was that always your dream to play in the NFL? You just had you took a little detour, took you a little while, but you ended up where you ended up, and you got to your ultimate destination. Was that always your goal? So what did Byron wanted to be when he was growing up? When he was a kid, he was 8, 9, 10 years of age. What did you want to be?
I always wanted to be in the NFL. I always wanted to go in the NFL. I'd be lying to you if I told you that I just knew this would have happened, like based off my journey. But like my mindset was I just never wanted to quit. I always like wanted to somehow get back into playing football, but I really just didn't know how that would look like. Growing up, like just being around a lot of people that really didn't really make it to the NFL. So it's kind of hard to kind of navigate and find your ways through there. So like, it was just unpredictable, but I always kept faith.
Wow, that's unbelievable. That's an unbelievable story. So you go to the University of Tennessee, you have an outstanding collegiate career, and now it's draft. So what were the scouts telling you? Did you know did they tell you, okay, you might be a first round pick, you could be a late first round pick, early second? Did they tell you day one, day two? What were you hearing when you were coming out?
I was really hearing day two. Some said possibly day three, but mostly it was day two. My biggest knock was my age, so I was like an older guy. But they like how mature I was with my age, so it really was always day two, but possibly day three because of that. So
you found the home now, rushing the passer. This is your third year, right?
Yes, sir.
So you got 1 year with AD.
Got 1 year with AD. Oh yeah.
Man, do you sit back and think, say, man, can I imagine me versus AD right now, knowing what I know now, versus knowing what he knows now? And you're talking about arguably the greatest defensive tackle to ever play, one of the 5 greatest defensive players. Woo, and the way our offense can score. And we are ahead, and now I just get to hunt the quarterback. They got the double 99. They got to.
Yeah, well, I think about that every day. I just feel like I took some of it. I feel like I took it for granted a little bit my rookie year, but I just said I was learning. I was growing. But like now, I just look back in my third year. I was like, man, if we could have him too, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just thankful that I had 1 year, with him and him, teaching me things and just being my mentor and stuff.
What were some of the things that he taught you? So to watch him, obviously he plays the 3 to 5. It's a different. You're mainly an edge. You're on the edge. Normally, occasionally you put your hand in the dirt, but you like to rush the passer from a stand-up position.
Sure. Oh yeah. Stand up. Kind of was doing that at Tennessee for the most part. That's when I kind of started dropping though. So stand up outside linebacker. But being with AD and some of the things he kind of taught me, just be patient. I feel like as a rookie, you always trying to be perfect. You always not trying to make mistakes. So I feel like coming in, I stress so much about like, I'm trying to be perfect. I'm not trying to do this wrong. And he always just said, just be patient and just let it come to you. Like you're gonna make mistakes and just learn from them. But that was something that always stuck with me.
And so, coming into the season, obviously, with it being your third year, you have team goals, but have your personal goals. Obviously, I'm sure the sacks and the trajectory you are on right now so far this season. Are there any other goals you had set in mind from an individual's perspective going into this season?
Oh, definitely. Making my first Pro Bowl. Being All Pro. That's always been a dream come true for me. That's something I always wanted. Just watching the guys that I looked up to, like Von Miller and those guys like that, like one of my favorite players ever, and just watching how they just go about business and every year making a Pro Bowl, and it's just like that's something I always wanted to do. So coming into my third year, my goal is all field, of course, as a team, make it to the Super Bowl, but for myself, All Pro. Pro Bowl, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's what I'm looking. That's what I'm reaching. Every day I work. That's why. That's what I'm trying to accomplish. So,
BY, the easiest thing you'll do is make it to the Pro Bowl once. Now, what happens when they get that? You know what? We're gonna sit our game plan to BY. Now we slide the protection. Now we have the back chip on his way out. Now we have the tight end that chip on his way out. Now, the second Pro Bowl, the third Pro Bowl, those are the ones that get hard because now they know what you can do, and now. You have expectations for yourself. The fans, management, they have greater expectations because they saw what you've done. You've gone to the Pro Bowl. You're like, hey, I got 9 sacks. Hold on. I think we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 more. We got 9, 10 games. Hold on. If I get a sack a game, get a couple of 2-sack games, man, I can get 20 sacks.
Oh, yeah.
And now you're like, hold on, 20 sacks.
Hey, they won't have to come see you.
They pay big bucks for 20 sacks. 20 sacks season.
Come see you.
Hey, I can go back and buy all of Georgetown.
Yeah. Hey, you tell them. Hey, what's the name? Stan what, Unc?
Stan Kroenke?
Yeah, tell Stan we want 49 a year.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, 50.
50.
Nah, thanks.
Hey, so coming into the season, obviously, your third year. What are some of the things you work on? You got great get off. Obviously, you can convert speed to power. So what was you working on? And obviously, because each year you work on something to try to improve, to get better. Because sometimes the moves that you worked on that worked this year, it might not work. I'm not getting rid of them, but I got to have another trick in my bag that I need to pull out, especially when I got to get off the field. We got to make sure we get off the field. We got to make sure we keep them out of field goal range. We got to make sure we keep them out of the end zone. So what were some of the things that you was working on this offseason, BY?
This offseason, going into my third year, just looking back at my first 2 years, I just feel like I wanted to take a different approach. So I took on, Pilates. I started doing Pilates 3 days out of the week, just to build my body and, just have
Strengthen that core, get flexible.
yeah, working them little muscles, you know what I'm saying, for longevity and stuff like that, and to help prevent injury. So I feel like doing Pilates definitely helped my body type and helped me being able to big, thin, getting off the ball faster, flexibility and everything. Bend in the corner, you know how I do. So it's like those are some of the things that I was doing. I was really consistent at it. And I feel like I seen the different things that help and just putting in extra work, getting more get-offs, working my technique more, getting more film study, studying myself, and studying where I lacked my last 2 years, and I was just trying to improve from that. So my goal every time I step on the field is improve, something that I didn't do good yesterday, whether it's get off, whether it's fall step, whether it's use my hands, whether it's pad level, I always try and just like get better at something, every practice. So that's kind of my approach that I was taking OTAs and count, getting more attention.
You guys still run the hoop, that circle that you try to run it and stay as low as you possibly can. Y'all still do that?
Well, we kind of do that. We kind of do something else with the medicine ball. We like have the medicine ball. We kind of fill up our hips, but we kind of like do it around the whole hoop. But we don't. I know what you're talking about. We don't really do that too much.
So at the end of this season, look, hey, you're a 3rd round pick. Oh, they got to come see you after this year.
Yep.
They got to come see you, B.Y. Oh, so you going crazy. You really trying to leave. Oh.
Chill.
Oh, it just dawned on me. Ocho, it just dawned on me. Wait,
he blowing the spot.
They come.
I'm going to get this 20-piece out here.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? That's always the goal, is just to, try to get to that second deal. So I'm definitely working for that for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Man, congratulations on all your success, man. I mean, it wasn't. Let me ask you this: the youngest of 13. How many brothers? How many boys? How many girls?
9 boys and 4 girls.
And you the youngest?
I'm the youngest, yeah.
Man, mom and pop wasn't playing.
That's dope. That's dope. That's live.
Hey, so I'm talking about. So when y'all get Georgetown, so y'all eat some of anything down there. I know about that low country.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All the hogs. Y'all put everything in a pot. They call it potluck, Ocho. They put it all in a pot. You lucky if it don't kill you, but they gonna eat good.
Nah, facts. You're gonna eat
so
good.
So when you go back home, so what was it like? So you go to the NFL. Is there anybody from Georgetown? How close is Georgetown to Moncks Corner to like Somerville and Charles? How close are you to that?
Charleston is like an hour away from Georgetown.
Hour away.
Yeah, it's not too crazy.
Is there any form? Hold on, I think is Jumpy Gathers from down your way?
Yeah. That's my family. They're from Charpy. They're from around the way in Georgetown too. Yeah,
I played with Jumpy.
Oh yeah. They're from around.
I played with your man Jumpy. Oh Lord, Jumpy, the countryest man. Hey, I don't know what he had, but he had some stuff in a green bottle. He rubbed it on his knee, rub it on his ankle, and then drink it. He talking about, you want to try something? I said, nah, I'm good. My knee don't hurt no more.
Nah, them boys be different over there for sure.
Y'all, you got home remedies like that?
I mean, not like that, but we got some stuff that we do. But that was, I ain't never heard of that. That's probably way back in the day.
Yeah. Hey, B.Y., thanks for joining us, man. Continue success, stay healthy, and you lead the league in sacks. Come back and tell us how you did it.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all having me, man. Thank you.
No, we appreciate you coming, man. Get some rest, stay healthy. Best of luck the rest of the year. Hey, this offseason, Stan Crockett give you that 5-year, 175, 200. We need 2.
We ain't gonna.
Okay, I ain't say no more. I ain't gonna say no more.
I got you.
Appreciate you, bro. Good luck. All the best.
All right.
Thank you.
Man.
Hold on. Let me use the bathroom.
Go ahead. Man, you can see you can tell he's mature. And you see, you heard what they say? Because of his age. Now you see why them guys try to get out of school early. Because they hold that against you. Because they look at it like, if you're that good, why are you still in school? They use the man's age against it. Now he got an A. He gonna hit that jackpot though. He gonna get paid. and deservedly so. I love people that, he's a fighter, come from Georgetown, not a whole lot, going on down there, but he's like, hey, same thing with Melissa. And to see where he came from, and to see where he's headed, man, he seems so mature. He seems like he got, he's well grounded, and man, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this season and what it unfolds for him, Ocho.